morning, brothers and sisters. It is your friend once again, Onwalo Gibson Chukwebuka. Today, we are here to discuss the topic prayer. I believe most of us have different definitions of prayer, different understandings of prayer. Some people will tell you that prayer is raising up of our minds and hearts to God in request of what we need from Him or in praising Him. Some people equally tell you that prayer is the fastest way of communicating with God. All these are correct, and so on and so forth. Even reciting words like the Orthodox churches, they write words for their members, of which they recite, and then through that way they pray to God. But in all these, there is something that I believe is lacking. We are being taught raising up of our minds and hearts to God. Yes, it's good that we raise our minds and hearts to God. We sing praises, we do all these things in order to communicate with our God. But if you come to think of it, most people that concentrate only on communicating or raising up of their hearts and minds to God, sometimes they end up depressed, thinking or believing that God does not answer prayer. They move from one ministry to the other, from one house of prayer to another. But there is a definition that I have come across through meditation and contemplation that I say that I'll relate to you all, which I believe will help us. This definition came in the process of a marching song in our school. One day when the students were marching in, they sang, "If you have anything to do, anything to do, anything to do. If you have anything to do, do it well." Doing anything well must surely guarantee success. This brings about this definition of prayer, which is anything you ought to do, you do it well, you have prayed. Prayer is the action that you ought to do and doing it well. This definition have not been made known to people, to Africans, to Nigerians, to children, to our parents. That's why we waste much time in churches, in chapels, in ministries, in so many places, raising up our hearts and minds to God. I'm not saying that it is wrong. It is good, but it has to be in our mind, in our brain, part of our life, that we need to do things well. Whenever we start doing things well, those little things that we neglect, whenever we start doing those things well, you see that God will answer us. For example, tell a road constructing engineer to construct the roads. If they use inferior materials in constructing the roads, you see that within a space of 2-3 months, the road will go back to bad shape and thereby causing more road accidents. What of the cooks cooking? If they don't cook their foods well, the food will turn out to be poisonous. What of the teachers? If they don't teach well, the students will not understand. And even the students, if they don't study well, they will not pass their exam. There are so many things happening today because we lack the knowledge of doing things well. In the medical field, in the political field, in sports world, anywhere you find yourself, once you neglect this definition, doing things well, I bet you no matter how you raise your mind and heart to God, no matter how you contemplate, no matter how you build yourself, it will not work out. This is what we are missing. Let us today start doing things well, and I believe the sky will be our starting point. Things will start going on well for us. Thank you and remain blessed.